Hey everyone, Hello Game Dad here. Welcome to another video. This is a try not to cry impossible challenge. Oh my gosh, I'm finally gonna cry in a video. I mean, I don't know, we'll see. Because it's a challenge, so try not to cry. So we'll see. And this is a video I usually cry, like, my reactions aren't gonna be, but like, either way, like, no matter how many times I watch the specific video, I cry. And you guys aren't gonna see the video because I don't want to, get a copyright strike or anything. So you guys are just gonna see my reaction. But anyway, let's get going with the video. Oh, the first part. I'm literally crying at the start because it's like my tear ducts won't allow me to cry. Like, it's like, I know it's a challenge. Still, it doesn't matter whether I win or lose. It's not like I lose or win anything. It doesn't matter if I win or lose this, as long as I make a video. I feel like, I haven't done a reaction video yet, so we gotta do this. It's like my body won't allow me to cry. My brain is like, no, no crying. I tried. I mean, I'm somewhat tearing up, but that doesn't count. I gotta be like full on crying before it counts. I can't help it. Come on, just let it go, body. Just let it go. Just cry. Come on, just do it. Just cry. Come on. You know what? I'm crying. I can tell. Oh, I'm tearing up. Like, I'm crying. Like, you guys saw me crying for like a few seconds. Oh my gosh. And I don't care that I lost. I honestly do not give a darn that I lost. I cried. Who cares? I'm tearing up like legit. Uh, excuse me. This part I'm not gonna. I cried. Oh, at least they're in a better place. Yes, someone did die in the video. It talks about how someone had met there was this little kid who died due to cancer, and he was only like 5 years old. How sad is that? Uh, It's just like if you think that's barely living. I mean, one of my brothers didn't even. They only lived for like 6 hours after birth. That was my first. That was my mom's first ever like child that came out of her body. He would, if he was still alive, he would have been like six. He would have been like 16 to 17 years old. Is that sad? Thinking how most people, how most children don't get to survive childbirth. This kid, it's sad to see that people die young. It's just, it's touching that a lot of people die young. And even when they deserve so much more life, it's just, it's just so sad. I mean, no one wants to think of a little kid dying at a young age, and yet it happens almost all the time. That is one of the worst things to happen in the world, especially when uh, like I may not have known the person that died in the video, but it's still sad that that it was a little kid. I mean, no one likes it when anyone dies, but especially a little kid or like an old person that people really loved. It's just so overwhelming and touching that it's just I can't control the tears. It's just that sad. It's just I don't know. It's just thinking, oh, it's just it's so sad to see that a lot of people don't get to live past a certain age. A lot of people die young. That they don't get that. A lot of little kids don't get to make it to double digits. It's just so sad to think about that. That happens. Even, and I know that they're going to a better place, but it's still sad that they die when they deserve so much more life. And heaven forbid I have that any of you who are young die young. I don't want anyone to die young. I feel like everyone should have a lot of life because it's just I feel I just have it's just people don't deserve, especially little kids or old people. I mean I know old people are, you know, closer to death than young kids, but still it's sad to think of people dying, especially people that have people that really care about them. It just like I remember when a grandma from my stepdad's side had died of cancer. I was like quite young when that happened. I was like 6 or 7. I don't know, I was quite young though when it happened. And I remember going to the funeral and seeing her there, like her, you know, the body in the coffin. It was just, I mean, I was a little kid at the time, so, you know, I mean, I knew a little bit about like heaven and God, and people talked about like, oh yeah, how, you know, she's going to a better place. But I mean, it didn't really affect me like it would now. Like, I didn't really know a whole lot about dying or anything, so I was only a little kid at the time, so I was like, you know, I was when I was a little kid, I was hoping for her to. I was hoping that that wasn't it, that she would like wake up. I was literally hoping that, like, no joke, I was hoping that she would not be dead and she would wake up out of the coffin. I was hoping that because it's just, oh gosh, it's just like when you're younger, death may not affect you as much as it is when you get older. You learn more about the fact that death is. So when I was little, I was imagining her actually, you know, getting up out of the coffin and not actually being dead and just scaring the living tar out of everyone. Just like, oh hey, I'm not dead. It just I don't know. I just imagined that when I was little. It's hard to believe that I still remember that being like 8 years ago, but I don't know. It's just really upsetting to think that a lot of people. I mean, I know it's the will of God to separate us from Earth when our time has come, but it's so sad to think about it. Like death affects everyone. A lot of people say, "Oh yeah, someone dies, nothing changes. Everything changes." And yes, I did finish the video. By the way, I was just, oh my gosh, this is just one of the saddest videos I have ever. This is like the saddest. This is the saddest video I've ever made on YouTube. But yeah, I can't stop. It's just so sad to think about the amount of people that die, you guys. It's just a lot of. It's just so sad to think about that. Like, I literally teared up. Like, you guys won't be able to tell because, dude, I. It took me a while to cry though, too. I guess because I knew I was recording and I was sure. But you know what? I don't care that I cried because the fact is, you know, it's just not easy thinking about the amount of people that don't get to live for as long. You know, I would give my life if I could. I would give anything, even my life, for for anyone to come back to life to just to talk with their family for like as long as they wanted until, you know, like I would do anything for anyone. Now I know that sounds really just trashy and dumb, but it's true. And thinking of the amount of people that die every day is just sad. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you next one. I love you all. Good.